Yo, 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 what is going on, Split the Difference family, man? We are back with another hot topic on Split the Difference Sunday. And I am one half of the difference, Rich Rocky.
And I'm Pops.
Hey man, and today, man, we got a big I guess we could say um person or a person to watch that we need to help.
Okay.
We went
Okay.
to this, we still splitting the difference, but we wanted more help and more interaction. So we got people to DM us. And I'm pretty sure the last 2 weeks y'all have heard the stories and it's been like, wow. But this week, ladies and gentlemen, this week, man, we have something I believe we all can relate to, whether we're on one side of the spectrum or the other.
hmm
But I believe this is a situation this week that we all are going to be able to have some harsh opinions, some soft opinions, some entertaining opinions. But before we get into this thing, Pops, please let the people know where they can like, subscribe, and comment to our material.
Hey, you can like, subscribe, and all this, and catch us on all your social media platforms at Split the Difference 67.
Mhm.
That's Split Difference 67. Right now, we should be streaming YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, I think. Yeah. So yeah, catch us on those places.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. And once again, before we hop in, that is Split the Difference 67 on all social media platforms. Without further ado, man, I see we got a few people in here on YouTube and a few people here on Facebook. So I don't want to keep those people waiting. And
Okay.
we don't like to take up too much of your Sunday.
Okay.
So today, ladies and gentlemen, we have an inbox
Okay. Okay.
from one of our viewers and subscribers that we want to help today with this situation.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and hop into it.
Okay.
The message reads, Hi. My friend for over 15 years hit me up about 4 months ago asking if she could borrow $350 on what she told me was the rent money. Okay. I gave it to her. I told her I needed it back, but it's not urgent. Okay, we're going on 5 months now. She always says she'll have it in a week. And the few times we do talk, it's like she rushes me off the phone and seems irritated that I'm just simply calling to check on her and ask about her.
Okay.
The crazy thing is, I've seen her on social media platforms on 2 or 3 different vacations and at multiple five-star restaurants since she's been owing me money. Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, wow. My man is telling me to press the issue violently, but I kind of want to go a different route because I still do love this person as a friend.
Okay. Okay.
How do you think I should go about this? Wow. All right. Pops. So, have you been on the borrowing side of this situation? Like, have you been the person that you need to borrow
Uh
something?
Yeah, I think I probably have not within the last 5 or 6 years. I can't remember the last time I was the borrower. I'm always the lender.
Okay, so like, all right. Well, let's go from the lender side. When a friend calls you to lend, how does that make you feel? Because I got a different take about this, but I want to see what you think first.
It-
Do you have a criteria to say yes or no? How do you feel?
oh
Is it
yeah, I
the
got a
relation?
criteria.
Is it a relationship y'all have? Tell me, how do you feel as the lender? Um, just from your perspective.
Well, it depends on who's asking.
Got you. Okay.
Some people got a reputation. You're not getting it back from them.
Right.
So I don't. I lend if I lend you the money. In my head, I'm giving it to you because I got it. So if I didn't have it, I wouldn't give it to you. So I'm
Got you.
hoping that you will pay me back, but it won't be. It's not going to be a big deal breaker if I give it to you.
So friends and all.
Uh, those probably gonna be the only one who get it from me, one I call friends or a close relative.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a different take. I don't even lend to friends. I don't want
Oh,
to lend
really?
to friends.
Oh, wow.
For this person's for her for this reason.
Okay.
Now, if a friend does call me and want, hey, Rock, hey man, yada yada yada, this, that. Look here, brother. This ain't no lend. This is
Yeah.
a give. I don't
Yeah.
want nothing back because I don't want like this. Like how she feeling. I bet she feels like this, and when she hear my take, I want her to kind of understand where I'm coming from.
Okay.
If I just tell you, "Hey, man, I can't do it right now. I don't have it myself," or this or that, then our friendship could never be broken.
Okay.
But let's say I give you this money,
Okay.
you never get it back. I ain't tripping. I done made this times two, but you still thinking our relationship is broke because you ain't paid me back. And some people mindset work. That's why I wanted to know, have you ever been on the borrowing side and felt like you were just, man, I'm obligated or this friendship is over with to, you know,
No,
that was
no,
kind of where I was
no,
getting to, but I had to go around it to get
no.
there.
I mean, I think I've lost some friends who borrowed, uh, but didn't call me back, and I'm calling them not because I want the money. I really cared about the friendship. That's why I let them have the money, and I wasn't calling to get the money back. I'm really calling just to check on 'em.
Okay. And we gonna walk her situation down because she said she felt like the girl has been running from her, and every time they do talk, she trying to rush her like um she knows she's gonna ask about the money, but clearly she not worrying about the money no more.
Well, it's a possibility where the girl might have just borrowed the money, even though and was a friend, but had no intentions of paying her back anyway. You know, you got some bad friends. We know somebody
Right.
who lent somebody some money, and they went to their house and told the person up.
Well, I feel like this though, as the first of all, I already told you, as the lender, if you're calling me to lend as a friend,
Mhm.
if you can't understand, I don't want nothing back. I can't give it to you. Because like I said, I don't want our relationship to break because you think I'm tripping over $100 that I gave you 2 years ago, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Go
now,
ahead. Yeah.
now you said the person borrowed the money
Right.
because I'm trying to remember a little bit of the latter. But
Okay.
I think one thing that if I'm not, what I read, what was pissing her off that she owed her the money, but she seen her on Facebook flashing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's now that's a little different.
Yeah.
You ain't calling me.
Mm,
I don't let you borrow the money, but
mhm.
here you are on Facebook at the clubs, flashing new shoes on. That's a problem.
Let me stop you right there. That's why I asked you, is it a criteria? And let me say what I got to say.
Okay.
When you call me and ask for money, I'm gonna evaluate. I'm evaluating who I'm getting the money to. Okay, let me see who this person. Okay, they drink every other day. He be out of town on the weekend. He was just in the club last night. What you calling me for money for? I'm evaluate the person. Now, if you one of my friends, you've been working hard. You got kids. Um, all right, for example, some of my single mother friends who work hard or whatever, do what they do, and sometimes they might need it. And I see the lifestyle they live. They ain't out there just throwing money. They ain't in the club. They ain't going on all these vacations. If I got it, I'll help
I got you.
because I see the lifestyle you living. But if you out here living reckless, you buying drugs, you drinking, you eating 5-star meals, you trying
Well,
to
let me ask you
you
this. Supposedly they didn't do that until they got your money. Like this person, once they got the money, they didn't call you, but all of a sudden now you seeing them, and y'all supposed to be friends. But now this person's on Facebook.
Mhm.
You seeing them with new gear on. They clubbing, but they owe you money. They ain't call you. What do you do about that? Even I mean, evaluation. You gave it to them, so you evaluated somewhat.
Right.
Y'all supposed to be close friends. Like you said, the topic today is it ain't about the money. It's about the hurt was about
The friendship.
friendship.
Mhm.
What's supposed to happen? Because we got Sweet Pea went to somebody's house and whooped them, and she did she gave her money generally from her heart because
Right.
to help somebody who had a kid.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's where the hurt comes from. You doing something genuinely out your heart.
Mhm.
And this person is I guess getting over on you, if you want to say.
That's what it is.
So see, you said we can use your initial, but see, I understand you probably feel disrespected, you probably feel used. Any other things just to get, we're going to get to what her boyfriend wants to do about the violent part, but
Okay.
I want to be compassionate towards her because I really do understand where you're coming from. You got one of your friends for over 15 years which you probably have evaluated. Like I said, you probably know this person's patterns, but at the same time, you don't want to see them struggle with what the note said was their rent. So you give them the money thinking, I'm not pressed for it. I don't need it right now. I'm doing all right, so I can spare it. But now that times are getting, a little tighter, hard
Yeah.
out
Oh
here,
yeah, they hard.
I'm pretty sure you
They
press for
hard.
your money.
They hard.
So, um,
But see, it's my rule. If now that I'm old, if I need it, I don't have it till then. You
right,
know what I'm saying? So even if it's in a savings account and I got it marked for something, I don't lend it.
yeah.
I just don't have it.
And we see you come in, we finna get you. But I just gotta say, I just don't. I try not to lend to friends. I just for that reason. It's not me
But if you see a friend
in
in
need.
need,
I'ma help. Don't I'll help. And a lot of times, if you really, I've been friends with like our producer. If I see something, come on, that's 30 years. I'ma know.
okay,
You know what I'm saying?
okay.
I'ma know.
So you don't
Friends.
think he can go bad?
What you mean?
You said 30 years. I'm gonna know this person.
I'm not gonna want it back. That's
Right,
my
right.
whole
Okay,
point.
that's what I'm saying.
That's my whole point. I'm not gonna want it back.
Right, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So when I help my friends, I don't want it back. I feel like if they have to ask, it feel like
Well, why don't you
they
tell
feel
them when they say
obligated.
borrow? Why don't you say if that's the case? Why don't you say, hey, I'm giving you this 350. You ain't got to pay it back. Why don't you just say that?
I do.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I ain't gave nobody no 350 and say I don't want it back. But what I'm saying is, if I'm a geese, here, bro, I don't want nothing back from it. You just do what you gotta do, get
Got
right.
you. I got you.
Let's hit this comment. I don't want them thinking we don't see them.
All right, this is from YouTube. I think this is Mike.
Okay.
Okay.
Seems like the issue is seems like the issue is the fact the friend isn't communicating and avoiding the issue. That friend isn't trying to give that back and doesn't seem that they value the friendship.
Oh, that's true, Mike. That's true. And that's gonna segue me to this point right here, Mike. I appreciate you for bringing that up. What if
Oh,
she
Stephanie has some comments on here too. I see on the
on
phone. On
Facebook,
Facebook. Okay, I'm just
or are
seeing.
they on your page?
It's on Facebook.
Okay, Mike. Let me hit Mike real quick.
Okay, take Mike.
Mike, let me segue to this. That's a good point. Have you thought about maybe I'm embarrassed that I don't have it all to give you right now?
Right. That's
Or I'm embarrassed that so much stuff came up, I couldn't even use it for my rent. And I don't want to tell you, hey, I had to pay for something else and I ain't got no house. And I told you that money was for rent money.
okay.
You know, it's just a couple different sides you can look at it.
Yeah.
But let's read Stephanie comment. Appreciate you, Mike. I just want to give you a different angle just so we can open it up. But Stephanie, let's see what Stephanie got.
All right, she had 3. I prefer to give than to lend, so there aren't any expectations and no one is dodging anyone.
Yep.
Definitely have to evaluate who you are giving to. You could be hurting them more than helping them by bailing them out.
Wow, Stephanie.
They may need to
Right.
struggle a bit so that they can learn to be more responsible.
Right. Cause what if they've been getting handouts? You think they're gonna be responsible for your 350? That's why I said you'll see, you should be able to see some of the patterns of at least a friend for 15 years. You might not know them,
Right.
but some of the patterns are
Well, I had some people know me
there
for 2 weeks and start asking for money.
because they see your pattern in 2 weeks. They say, okay, he got it. We see he might keep himself up, or at least he looks like he have it. By the way you carry yourself like that. So, people study. People study. People study.
And I think they play on some people. It's all kind of borrowing. Some people just play on your heart. They just borrow, but they'll never have any intentions.
Right.
Uh, uh, and what I started doing was said, okay, well, I give you this, but hey, here's what I need you to do. I got six, so can you do this for me? And then I just go ahead and give you this money. A lot of them don't never show
They
up.
don't want to do it.
They'll never
And
show up.
yep. And another thing I noticed that if people they call and ask for like a specific thing, offer it to them in a different way. Hey man, I need $100 just to go buy some grocery real quick, man. Can you help me out? I'm gonna meet you up there at Walmart. Instead of 100, I'm gonna do 150 for you. I ain't got time, bro. You think you can?
You'll just sell it to them.
Exactly. See,
Just
so
cash
do
out.
your evaluation. You know what I'm saying? It's different ways.
Yeah, they don't really need it.
Right. It's different things. So let's walk down this story some more. Now I want to go to the part where it says, my man is telling me to press the issue violently,
Okay.
but I kind of want to go about it a different route because I still love this person as a friend. Before I get into that, what's that last comment right there say?
So nah, yeah.
I guess maybe that, but if you're going on trips, 5-star meals, and buying up stuff, I can't see how they could be embarrassed.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
That's true, Mike.
you daggone right, Mike. They not embarrassed. They going on 5-star trips.
That's true, Mike. Yeah, they show enough happy to be spending your
You need to
money
bring
then.
your butt back around here and give me my money.
Nah, that
All we brought here, what this man? Are you talking about somebody? We got to
let,
be pressed.
this a boyfriend now. Now she said at the end of the note, my man is telling me to press the issue violently, but I kind of want to go about it a different route
Okay.
because I still love this person as a friend.
Well, I don't want to advocate violence on no level. I think he, when they don't pay you back and they disappear, sometimes it's good they're gone. So I now that I admit, sometimes I give people money because I know they're not gonna pay me back, but they gone.
Mm, you ain't got to hear from him again.
It's a good way. It's a nice way to get rid of them.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? I don't give them no 350, but I said, well, here, come get this 50. You ain't gonna pay that back either.
right.
So it's I just got rid of a problem for $50.
And then what you saying that it's some amounts I can't even help you with.
Right,
What you gonna do with $10?
right,
That I'm not
right.
I'm not saying $10 is not money to start a savings with or save up a week.
You ain't gonna do
But if
nothing with
somebody
ten.
call you, man, I got an emergency, man, I need $10. Brother, you can't even get to the emergency with $10.
Well,
Gas
sometimes they be at the gas station and they just need they run out of
to
money.
get
They're $10 worth of gas to get home. The card ain't working. They thought they had money in there.
well, yeah.
And
'Cause I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes because I don't keep money on my card, and I have to be like, hey, I need, $10. But that could be the case. But
yeah, but $10 ain't helping nobody to buy no food, no grocery. $10 ain't $20 ain't gonna get you nothing now.
right, that's why
A 6-piece wing.
I kind of it depends who called me and what you asked for. I know it. I kind of already know what it's for. But speaking on the boyfriend, pops,
Okay.
the boyfriend is telling his girlfriend to go press this issue, go handle this violently because obviously she's playing in your face.
Okay.
And right there is where I side with the boyfriend. I don't promote violence either, but you're not gonna play in my face.
Okay.
You're not going to go have fun on my dime when I am now tight. When I was helping you when you were tight, when I had it,
Well,
you're not gonna play in my face like that.
I get you, but the way you stop them from playing in your face is you go on in your Facebook and you block them. You cut them off.
What?
Yeah, they won't be playing in your face. You won't know nothing they doing. I'm just saying I'm not going to advocate violence. That's seem to be the world way of getting by now. Everybody want to fight or get
But at least you
violent.
can tell me what's going on.
And if
Pick
they don't,
pick up the phone. Hey
here's
man, I
here's
ain't
the
giving you
thing.
your money.
If they if I look at it like this, I'm not finna get violence. I know what I bring to the table. If you screw it up, you've lost.
Mhm.
You've hurt yourself more than you hurt me because I wouldn't have gave you 350 if I needed it anyway.
Right.
So I'm not gonna go fight you.
So we got about 5 minutes in the segment.
Yep.
This what I want to do. How would the old school have handled this situation?
Oh
Since
man.
we are trying to split the difference.
We must have ran. Now you said old school. We must have ran. What's his name? John.
Yeah, Mike John.
Mike John.
I
We
wish
must
he
have
was
ran
here.
him off
I was
last week.
trying to wait till he got up in here,
We
but he must have been
must have
scared.
ran him off.
Can we tag him from our Facebook?
We don't know where he is. If he got a Facebook, well, he got to have a Facebook
Mike
page.
John is his Facebook.
We might need to catch up. But what was the question?
The question is, since we're splitting the difference here, I want to bring it back around town.
Okay.
How would an old school guy, old school cat, have handled this situation or will handle this situation? And then I'm gonna tell you about the new school.
I would say, if you need it, don't lend it. If you're expecting it back, don't lend it out.
Okay, but in this we are in this situation. You've already lent out the money, and you've seen the things on Facebook and Instagram. You've seen the 5-star meals, the vacations.
Well, I would say from what I've learned now, and I said, "Hey, I'll just let it go. You know, you can't get from me, but I'll just see you like say, look, I wasn't worried about the money, but you just took it to another level. You won't even return my calls. I just want to let you know that I see you on your Facebook posts. I see you in your new clothes. I'm really not responding to you for 350. I thought you was a better friend,
Mm,
and I'll just leave it at that. And you don't even have to call me back. Don't even text me at this point. We're done.
okay.
That's how I
So
would do it.
I'm gonna come from the new school.
Okay.
How we would do it is it would pretty much be the same, except for we gonna find a way to make that what you just said a face to face visit,
Okay.
and whatever happens after that happens. But you gonna give me an answer for this $350 that I gave you that I don't have any answer for. Am I promoting I go over there and fight and beat it out you?
Hey, I
No.
see my mama. Hey, mama, how you doing?
No, I'm not. I'm not promoting us fighting. But what you're going to do is give me some type of answer. Even I'll be fine with you even saying, "Bro, I'm not giving you the money." I'll be fine with that because now I know. Okay, he just ain't gonna give me the money. But something might come behind after that. But at least I got an answer instead of you just out here playing and me guessing like, "Dang, is he gonna call me one day for the money that he been saying he would have?" Because if you remember in the letter,
So you gonna go whoop somebody.
I ain't say that. What I'm saying is we're gonna have a face-to-face talk about this $350. And whatever come after that, gonna
And,
come
and
after
when he
that.
said, "Man, I'm gonna give you your $350," stop sweating me. What happened then?
All right, bro, that's a bet.
So now y'all
Don't make
fight.
me come back, bro.
Now
That's
y'all
it.
fight
N- No,
over 350.
it ain't gonna be like that.
See, that's why I said you just gotta know who to lend to, cause like I just know I got people that I will lend to. It's certain family members that I can help, and there's some that I can't. I already know the ones that ain't gonna pay back.
Right.
So what I do is lend them the smallest amount,
Mm.
and they won't never ask me again. Cause if I give them $10 and they don't pay that back, they
They
definitely ain't.
already
Yeah,
know.
they definitely ain't finna come ask me for 40 or 50.
Hey, that sound. Hey, give us some lending tips then.
That's what I'm
How to
saying.
lend?
You
Because it
know,
sounds like you got a little you want to something right there.
you don't want them to feel like you won't help them. So you give them the small amount. You give them the $20 because they ain't gonna pay that back.
Right.
They ain't gonna pay the $20 back.
And you
You
ain't
just
tripping
you
about
some
$20
family friends, they ain't gonna pay you back, but it's gonna keep them from asking you
again
for $50
because they didn't pay that
because they
20.
ain't paid that 20. So you just cancel yourself out.
Hey man, y'all take some lending
Yeah,
tips.
yeah. Give them the small. Say I can't give you even if they call you for 100. I can't give you 100, but I got 20. Let me send you 25 on it.
That don't, all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you 25. You get 25 because you already owe other people. That's why you calling me.
Right.
You can't get it from nowhere else.
Right.
But I'm gonna send you 25 because I want to be with the other folks you never call again.
Hey man. Hey, let's get to them
I
comments,
know that's
bro.
true. I know that's true about it.
That's some clever lending
That's true
tips,
about it.
man.
That's true about it.
That coming from the Split the Difference lending service LLC.
Uh,
All right, we got
hey,
Steph.
Daphne Bailey's watching tonight. I'm just going to acknowledge these people. Y'all ain't coming, but I see all these
Oh,
people
because
watching.
are they watching from your page or the Split the Difference? Oh, we got six. So they watching from six. Oh, they watching from Split the Difference. Okay. All right, let's read these comments, Smooth.
All right, she showed her who she was and excused herself from her life. Honestly, did her a favor. That had to be signs that she was like that. And then we got one more that just dropped in.
Oh, Chelsea Taylor is up
Beat
on
him.
live.
Her comment is beat him or her up.
Why
Thank you.
you always what
She want
Chelsea? Why you
violence.
explaining? Why is it a fight? We're trying to advocate a show of nonviolence.
Well, anybody can comment wherever lifestyle, whatever side of life you came from. What would you do? That's all we want to know. What would you do?
Well,
Don't worry
Sweet
about
Pea,
it. The show.
Sweet Pea, we already know what you would do because you did it.
Hey.
Hey, don't borrow money from Chelsea Taylor. I'm gonna tell you now. She requires some money back.
Yeah. So just let me go over this.
Okay.
We're about to end, but I just want people to know what the topic was today. One more time, Pop. Hi, my friend for over 15 years hit me up about 4 months ago asking if she could borrow $350 on what she said was rent money. I gave it to her and told her I need it back, but it's not urgent. We are going on 5 months now, and she says I'll have it in about a week. The few times we have talked, she rushes me off the phone and seems irritated that I'm calling just to check on her. Also, I've seen her on social media platforms on vacation and at five-star restaurants. My man is telling me to press the issue violently, but I kind of want to go a different route because this person has been my friend.
Right.
And I wanted to reread because we got new people coming in and catching the tail end of it. So I want to kind of get
It was
what
your
would y'all
friend
do?
though. It was your friend. And at this point, she just won't be your friend. Just X her out. She's gonna need you before you need her.
Yeah, you yeah, and I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and give her some real some of our real opinion. Don't trip about that 350. I know what your man's saying. Um, if you see her out in public, you see her, say what you say, whatever. But it ain't nothing I'm going to hunt nobody down.
You go ahead. You go ahead over there and fight somebody. But when they put them chains on your ass in chain gang,
And that
you're gonna be thinking about that. That 350 ain't gonna be worth it. I'm telling you.
that's what I was gonna say. They always say, man, if you
I'm
if you
telling you.
want to handle stuff the street way, you better have some bun money set aside and lawyer money
When
set
you're in
aside.
there eating your rice, your noodles out of a bag, you gonna know what time it is.
And I see Chelsea Taylor coming back to back. What what few things she got going on over there?
Man, it ain't nothing but a whole bunch of violence going on in the
Oh
comments.
wow.
We got beat him or her up.
Mhm.
Period. I did it, and so can she. I surely did, and I have no regrets. Whoop her. Hey,
That's
no
right.
ma'am. Trip about it.
That's right. That's right. Now
That's
you
crazy.
said you did it. What what was the worst part of your situation? Was it that the person took your money? Were they ducking and dodging you? Or what was it? What really just set you off to go over there and act
Be careful. Don't incriminate yourself.
violently? And she said she did it. Whoever.
Yeah, well, yes, you already admitted that she. Well, I know the story. This young lady, this I don't call her by name, went over to the
This young
house
lady.
and told her, busted in the lady house and was gonna whoop her.
Mm,
Was gonna whoop her for her money. I'm not gonna tell her whole story, but yeah, I know that
her
that's
money.
that's real. That's somebody we know.
Yeah. I mean this is a situation. A lot of friendships end over just a few dollars. Like when the conversation can be had, bro. Just now the fact that you all of these restaurants are out of town, that's kind of hard to explain. But I don't know. We got another comment, Smooth?
if you think something might happen, there's no point in going to that person. It's better to avoid confrontation over a little bit of money.
Chelsea put on that.
Yeah, but it ain't.
The person she said I told her she could use my card for 200.
Oh,
200 turned into 1,000. Yeah, I probably would have whooped somebody. Yep. But I want you to know you was close to getting that phone. You have the call and your mom picking up the phone saying you're receiving a call from an
that's what I'm
inmate at
saying.
Rockdale County.
Now, see, if you do listen to your boyfriend on the lady who sent this message, he better make sure he ready to come get you.
Yep.
If he wants you to handle it that type of violent, he better make sure he's ready to come get you.
And once the system get their hands on you, they don't want to let you go.
They don't care if it's over $2 million, $1, $350. You go over there breaking the law, they're gonna get a hold of you.
Hey
So
man, we about out of time.
yeah, man, that's what it is. So um, that's what we gonna split the difference at
Hey,
right there,
did
man.
you see was
Mike John or
Mike John wasn't on.
Joe Newton from Plainsville.
Plainfield guy wasn't here, the big tall guy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, he owed me. That's why. The big tall guy from Plainsville. I think he might.
Plainfield owe you.
Yeah.
The producer owe you. Big Joe Newby.
That's why he went on here.
Tell him what you
Hey,
said.
brother, you don't have to duck and dodge, man.
Hey, you need to come back to work. We've been hearing you all in them streets. And Rich Rocket said, and I'm gonna look right at the camera, your maternity leave is over. Joe Newton from Plainfield need to come back to work on the show. Joe Newton from Plainfield,
Need to come
big black guy. He used to be 7 feet, but he had a back surgery, so he's probably down to 6'7",
6'8", yeah, about
6'7", 6'8" now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, there it is, man. Split the difference. Y'all keep the comments coming. This video is up all week, so y'all keep watching it and keep the comments going. Hey, man, we interact all through the week. Y'all will see us come in and talk to
Don't lend
y'all.
your money,
So look,
especially
man,
Chelsea Taylor.
keep the money in your pockets. Tell them go get a job. Hey, even though it's hard with a job, man, we all need our own money. There you have it, man. Split the difference, man. We appreciate everybody. Tap in with us throughout the week.
Hey, next Sunday,
We might have a special. We might
got
have a
special guest. I'm
special
I'm gonna
something
sit
going on.
somebody else in this
We
seat
might.
next
We
week.
might. We trying to figure.
Yeah, y'all need to see. We might have some YNs in the seats next week.
Yes.
Some YNs in the seats next week running the show. So
There it is, man. Split the difference. We appreciate y'all, man. We went a little bit over, but y'all stuck with us, and that's why we love y'all. Split the difference. We are out.